Hey, the month of May is just moving along, isn't it? We're here to make it even better. This is your daily feel-good podcast. It's the Start Your Day Positive podcast every weekday. Hey, good morning. I am Len.
And I am Sarah. Thank you for sharing a part of your morning with us today. I hope your Tuesday's off to a great start. I'm starting the day and I'm thinking about all that's going on. They call the month of May, you know what they nickname it? They nickname it Maycember.
Yeah.
And I'm feeling that so much. There's so much going on. And I know, especially, I don't know, I shouldn't say especially, but when you have kids, there's so many activities that you feel like you're going like a ping pong ball. But it's all good stuff. It's all good stuff. And it brought to mind, this is graduation season for, a lot of kids, college kids, all that good stuff. Did you hear Eric Church? He gave a commencement speech the other day, and it was so good. And this one part really stood out to me. I have to share it later in the episode. My friend posted about it. I was like, oh my gosh, that's so good. So I got to share that later.
Yeah, I look forward to talking about that. I love that when celebrities, they take a different camera angle sometimes on the commencement speeches.
I know.
And sometimes it's gold. And I think this one's gold. I think it's gold.
I think so too. Well, let's go ahead and start today with a positive thought. So this one is so good. And it reminded me a little bit of the book that we have available right now. It's called The Bravery Effect by Jill Schulman. It's on our website for free right now. Absolutely free. You can go there, startyourdaypositive.com. But here's the quote. One of the greatest mistakes you can make in your life is to be continually fearing you'll make one.
Oh, wow. That's brilliant. It's so true.
Can I just read it again? Can I read it again?
That's so true.
One of the greatest mistakes you can make in your life is to be continually fearing you'll make one. That,
man, I know that's sitting with a lot of people.
I feel targeted.
Today.
I feel targeted, actually.
Everybody feels a little targeted about that. That's
but
sitting
it's
good.
So good. I'm like, you're right. I need to quit fearing that I'll make a mistake. Because you know what? Everybody's going to make mistakes. So let's get on with it. Right. But it really reminded me of the book, The Bravery Effect, we're giving away right now. It's so good. We're actually going to have Jill on one of the episodes later this week. So I can't wait.
It's been a long time since I just read through a book. A long time. And that book, it was just like, boom. I mean, I was there. I was on chapter 8 before you knew it. So, yeah. So we'll let you know about that. But you go to our website. It's a wonderful book, and you can get it for free. All right. Well, let's get going here on your Tuesday. And we have some really interesting things we want to talk about. 3 things your friends and family may be talking about today.
Well, Cleveland Cavaliers fans kind of took over Detroit's Little Caesars Arena this past Sunday night. As we know now, the Cavs rolled past the Pistons in Game 7. And a big reason was Cavaliers owner Dan Gilbert. Did you hear this? Dan Gilbert reportedly paid for 25 buses and game tickets to send nearly 1,400 Cavs fans to Detroit, turning the road game into something that felt more like a home game, honestly. Now the Cavs are headed to New York to face the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals. It's so exciting. There's growing buzz that Gilbert could even go even bigger. Some fans are speculating he may even send as many as 100 buses packed with Cavaliers fans to Madison Square Garden. No official announcement yet, but Cleveland Cavs fans are definitely ready. Game 1 tips off tonight at 8 o'clock.
Oh, this is getting exciting. Sunday was really great. As a matter of fact, I just played golf. It was on Monday. I played with a couple of friends of mine that went to Detroit. Thanks, Dan Gilbert. And they got home like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
They were on one of the buses?
You know what? They actually drove because they knew they had to get back and play golf with me on Monday morning. But they were a part of the 1,400 fans that were there in Detroit, and they said it was the best time ever.
Oh, my goodness. And they won by, 30 points or something like that? Crazy. Was ridiculous.
Yeah. I have a theory about this. I think, the Cavs have had a hard time in the playoffs here the last couple of series. And for a while, I was finding that frustrating, but now I'm taking a different perspective on it. I think because it's been so hard, they're learning a lot about themselves, and they're learning a lot about the team, and they may be better because they're struggling so much.
Well, There's truth to that, right? You don't learn unless you struggle sometimes.
Yes, yeah. So it's going to be fun. We'll be watching that game tonight for sure. Excited. But how fun is that? How fun is that the guy sent 25 buses full of fans? It had to cost a fortune.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. And if he does that for New York with even more buses, I thought I read, too, that he was trying to tell Cavs fans here in Cleveland, don't sell your tickets. Make sure we have Cavs fans in the seats.
Really?
I thought I read that.
There is nothing like, though, invading another team's arena or stadium and filling it up with your people. That's the best.
I know, but you always want it on this end. When it happens on the opposite end, when the other fans, because I've been in that situation too.
Yeah.
It's not good. So I feel the pain of how Detroit felt. Sunday night.
Well, there's a lot of conversation lately about how much exercise we actually need and how intense it needs to be, too. A lot of conversation. A new study offers some encouraging news for very busy people. Researchers found you just don't need necessarily hours in the gym every week. Even short bursts, and that's the key, of vigorous activity like running upstairs, hustling through the airport, climbing a hill, or playing vigorously with kids or grandkids can make a meaningful difference. The study showed that people who regularly did small amounts of vigorous activity were significantly less likely to develop chronic disease. And what are we talking about here? The surprising part, you'll get substantial benefits with as little as 2 or 3 minutes a day. But intensity matters. Occasionally getting a little out of breath actually is more helpful and powerful than we realize. It's okay.
So if you had steps in your house, going up and down those steps and getting winded is actually good for you.
Yeah, I think the thing is just if there's a segment of time during the day when you get your heart rate really up, you get your heart rate up, and you just get working even for just a few minutes, it's a real difference maker for your health.
No, that's so good. Hey, when was the last time you had real fun? It takes you a minute to answer. You're not alone. A new survey found nearly half of Americans feel like life has become a little too serious with work, schedule, bills, parenting, and stress pushing fun to the sidelines. So one expert says many adults are stuck in survival mode, just checking boxes and grinding through the day. But the good news is you can turn it around. So fun doesn't have to be complicated, expensive, or even all day long to make a difference. So the researchers say joy is something we can intentionally build back into our lives. And often the simplest moments matter most. So a walk with a friend, shooting hoops in the driveway, listening to music while cooking dinner. I love doing that. Reading a good book, trying a hobby you forgot you loved.
Yeah, all of those things. You know what I think a key is? This is a good key. Is try to use one word less. And that is the word when it comes to trying things. Not busying your schedule, but when it comes to trying things, try to say no less often.
Well, it depends on if it's adding joy or fun, though, right?
Well, that's what I mean. So it's not about busying up your schedule, but if it's something you're uncomfortable with, or I've never done that before, or I don't think I would be good at trivia at that local restaurant, but people are inviting you, and it sounds like it could be fun, that's when you don't want to say, nah, I'm not good at trivia. No, don't say no to that. Say, okay, I'll give it a try. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Every time I hear that, when I'm not good at something now, I have a habit of saying, oh, I'm not good at that. I'm not good at that yet, So
we were talking about that. Yeah, go ahead.
It's another thing from the book that we just read that we're giving away for free. I'm like talking about it so much because I loved it so much. But the power of the word yet. So that works with what you're saying, like go out and have fun, even if it feels silly, even if, it feels like I haven't done that in forever. I mean, I'm not going to be doing cartwheels at 45 anymore, even though that sounds fun. But yes. I'm going to go out and dance around and be silly and have fun. I always say I want to be the first person out on the dance floor at a wedding. Like
that's a great way to say it. That's a great way to say it, right? If some people at your family party are throwing the frisbee around, you say, I don't do that. And yeah, you can do it. Just try it. It's okay.
Right.
It's okay.
Right.
Yeah. And one thing I will say, you discovered this a few years ago, is just changing a walk to, and it doesn't have to be vigorous, changing a walk to a hike. Just so you're like changing elevations, you're seeing different things, you're pulling your... That can be a new source of fun for people. If you have not hiked in a long time, I hike with my grandson now, and I know you discovered hiking a number of years ago and you love it now. So just want to throw that out there. Again, local metro park, and you say, you know what, I'm going to go off the paved path and just walk a little bit, you know?
Yeah, well, I mean, as adults, I was thinking about this the other day, because we don't do as much fun things as we do as kids, right? So it's just like, what is fun to you? Like, I know so many women right now learning mahjong, the game mahjong.
Oh, that's that game, yeah.
And they go out and play friends. It's like the new version of bridge back in the day, where the ladies got together and played bridge or something like that. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing that. So that's so fun. That's like a fun hobby outlet. Guys, do a lot of things. My husband gets together with some of his guy friends and they listen to records. And
I know.
Like, it's
That's cool.
So fun for them. I love that.
That's cool. Yeah, so I think the whole purpose after reading this study of our conversation is this. If you're just feeling a little bit stuck, like, man, every day's the same, et cetera, just kind of maybe commit to yourself today. You know what? In some way, somehow, I'm going to commit to having just a little more fun.
Don't let what you see in the news bring me down. There's hope and faith and good people all around. I see the best in you. I see a glass half full. Keep it positive with Len and Sara.
Today's the day to get your pre-sale tickets.
For King and Country are coming October 16th to the Canton Memorial Civic Center.
Tickets go on sale Friday.
Beat the box office. Len and Sara have a special pre-sale code you can use for early ticket access.
Use the promo code MIRACLE at forkingandcountry.com.
Use the promo code MIRACLE at forkingandcountry.com.
Hey, I was helping my brother-in-law put some window air conditioning units in the other day. It's hot in the upstairs bedrooms, and he needed a hand from me. And guess what? We were opening the windows, and then we thought, well, let's clean these windows out while they're here. And so we tilted them open, and one of them like flopped out of the track. And I was wrestling with it, and it was just kind of a disaster. And I said, let's just screw it in, and we'll fix it in the fall. And then, so another one, I was like using screwdrivers to get it to pop open. It's no fun, honestly, when you've got windows in your house and they don't work right. So if you're in window replacement mode, going through the same thing, we've got to...
Wait. Why didn't just say you got to call Universal Windows Direct?
Yeah, exactly. Yes, of course.
You didn't stop what you're doing right that moment?
No, I was just kind of steamed.
You were
I was kind of steamed
You're
at the
steaming
time.
up the windows while you were so mad.
Yes.
Oh, no. In all seriousness, no, they are really great. They do a great job over there. We love having them as a podcast sponsor. I've been talking about Universal Windows Direct for years. I've replaced some windows in a previous home with them. And right now, they're buy 2 windows, get 2 free, and there's no limit. So the more you buy, the more you save. And 24 months with no payments, no interest right now. So it's a great time. I mean, spring, I keep thinking it's summer, but it's still getting that spring checklist finished, right? And windows are one of those for a lot of people. So just go to their website, universalwindowsdirect.com.
Whoa, tick-tock, woo, time goes so fast. It happened today, let's remember.
May the 19th today. It's your Tuesday, and let's go back in time and look at something big that happened on this date in history.
Well, in 1994, The Lion King premiered for the first time in Hollywood before becoming one of Disney's biggest animated films ever. The Lion King, so huge. Still, I gotta say, it's one of my favorites. It's so good.
Lion King's a biggie. There's no question about it. People always would go back and forth. Is it Little Mermaid? Is it Aladdin? Lion King, or what's the one with Belle?
Beauty and the Beast.
Beauty and the Beast,
I mean, this
right?
was the 90s were such a heyday for Disney movies. Let's be real.
Something special about The Lion King, though, for sure. And I'm sure you've watched it a few times, right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, then you should have no trouble with my Lion King trivia.
Oh, no. Today's Daily Double.
All right, I've prepared some Lion King questions for you. And if you get them all correct, I am going to give you, I have 2 of them, one of my VHS copies of The Lion King.
Oh, my goodness. You better save those. I feel like someday those might, I don't know. We
Could be valuable.
We might be dusting those off sometime. You never know.
Well, that's because the resolution when you watch them back now is so high.
Well, that's true. We might be dusting off the DVDs, not the VHS.
All right, so here we go. Your questions, Lion King. I think you should do good. We'll start off with an easy one. What is the name of Simba's dad? If you don't get this one, we're just closing down the contest right now.
Wait a minute. I don't.
Yeah. He's the biggie.
I know, but I don't remember the lion. I don't remember names of people. I knew Mufasa's the bad one.
No. Mufasa is not the bad one.
Oh,
Scar is the
Mufasa.
bad
Oh,
one.
yeah. Mufasa.
Okay.
Mufasa.
All right, you ready for the next question?
Sure.
Okay. What is the title song, the theme song of The Lion King?
Is it I Just Can't Wait? No. Can you feel the love tonight? Can you feel the love tonight? I was singing it in my head.
Yes, you could answer that. You can answer The Circle of Life. The Circle of Life.
The Circle of Life. But isn't it Can't You Feel the Love Tonight?
You know what? Is that one or is that Tarzan?
Can you feel the love tonight?
Is that I don't we can't do this live on our podcast like this. Circle of Life is definitely the answer. I'm checking. Hold on.
Yeah, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? That is Lion King.
Yeah, it's
but that's not the theme song. The Circle of Life is the theme song.
Right, but because they were so close, do you have any idea who sings Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Elton John.
Good. Oh, you're on fire now. Okay, what is the name of the wise monkey?
Well, I know Timon and Pumbaa are the little, sidekick people.
Well, you got that one right. Okay.
You wouldn't know these either.
Oh, I would. I would know. You would know this for sure. What's the name of that?
I'm going to quiz
monkey?
you because you always put me in these predicaments.
You quiz me tomorrow, okay? You come up with something tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
you
little
would know.
monkey guy. I don't know.
Yeah. Rafiki?
Rafiki. I would not have remembered that, but yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, last one.
Mm-hmm.
Last one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Spell Hakuna Matata.
No, I'm not doing that.
Come on. Hakuna.
It means no
Matata.
worries for the rest. That's all. I'll tell you what it means.
All right. So this particular test, I know you're a big fan, but I've got to say, I got to give you a failing grade on this.
Well, that's okay, because I know I'm not a failure. I know Lion King is an amazing movie. It's amazing. I've seen it on stage, too. It's incredible.
It is good. Who is Nala?
Nala is the one that Simba marries, right?
It's his girlfriend, yeah.
Is his girlfriend?
I think they probably got married. I think they did.
No, they did. That's Lion King, too.
Oh, is it?
Hello? You're acting like you're Mr. Lion King trivia and you don't know there's a 2?
All right, I will say this. Tomorrow, it is your opportunity to quiz me. You pick the subject.
Okay. Let's do it.
Good job.
Game on.
Yes, it motivates me every morning, gives me the positivity I need to start my day, and gives me a good laugh.
Len and Sarah, you liven me up every morning, and it's great.
So it's graduation season, and you're going to start hearing a lot of commencement speeches, little clips floating around on social media. Well, if you missed this one, Eric Church, he's a country singer. He recently gave the commencement speech at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. It's kind of going viral because people have really connected with it. I want you to take a listen because I connected with it too. Here it is.
If you'll indulge me, I want to start with a sound. You know this sound. It's a guitar that's out of tune. Something that almost gets there, that tries, but doesn't. When all 6 are in tune, the chords they make can stop a conversation cold, carry a broken person through the worst night of their life, or make a room full of strangers feel for 3 minutes like they've known each other forever. But if even one is off, the whole chord unravels. And the difference between a life that sounds like music and a life that sounds like noise is whether you stop and listen. Whether you're honest enough to hear which string has drifted out of tune and humble enough to make the adjustment instead of just turning up the volume and hoping nobody notices. Congratulations, class of 2026, and go Tar Heels. Thank you, guys.
That's clever. I mean, I think that was great. That's really original. It ties into who he is. That was clever.
Yeah. Well, it's different too, because instead of a traditional speech, he brought out an acoustic guitar and talked about what he called the 6 strings of life. And he explained, that when all 6 strings of the guitar are tuned together, they create something beautiful. But even if one drifts off a little too far, then obviously the whole chord changes. And it kind of hit me because I think a lot of us spend time focused on one string of life, right? Maybe it's work for you. Maybe it's achievement. Maybe it's taking care of everybody else. Maybe it's being constantly busy. And meanwhile, those other strings of life, like our faith, our health, our joy, purpose, peace, all those other strings somehow drift out of tune and we don't even realize it. And I just thought, wow, that's such a great, simple example, beautiful reminder that life, works best when we're paying attention to all of the strings, right?
Yeah.
So
then you have a chord.
So
it's
the
in
chord,
harmony.
not just the loudest one. And we don't have it perfectly balanced all the time. It's not how it is. But when you notice, oh, wait a minute, something in that chord is just not quite sounding right. Maybe another one needs a little tuning. Well, that's a great little visual.
Those kids, they were really fortunate. I love it when you don't have a traditional commencement address where you're entering the future now, when you're the best and the brightest. But his was really special. It was special. They'll always remember that. Here
on the Start Your Day Positive podcast, we specialize in sharing good news, and we've got some good news for you today. One of our valued sponsors is Liberty Health Share. Liberty Health Share provides a cost-effective, faith-based alternative to health insurance. And it's a nonprofit healthcare sharing ministry that facilitates the voluntary sharing of medical expenses among members who share Christian values. It works so well.
And they're doing it so effectively and affordably. It was just announced they're returning over $2 million to their members. Would you like more information about the growing Liberty Health Share family? Go to the website libertyhealthshare.org.
Well, I hope you're off to a wonderful day. Don't forget, tickets on sale for King and Country in Canton, Ohio. It's going to be so amazing. Pre-sale code is Miracle. They go on sale at 10 a.m. local time, so get those tickets. Pre-sale code is Miracle.
Excellent. And I've got something nice to wrap up the podcast today. It's a blessing for all of you. At the very beginning of the podcast, Sara shared a positive thought about not being afraid to make mistakes. Could be the biggest mistake we make, being afraid to make mistakes. And so here's a blessing for you. As we wrap up today, may you walk into this day with courage and confidence. Don't let the fear of making a mistake keep you from moving forward. Some of the best moments in life happen because someone was willing to try, willing to step out, willing to trust God, one step at a time. May you be bold in your kindness, bold in your dreams, bold in your faith, and bold enough to know that even when you stumble, God can still use every step for good. Go make the call, take the chance, start the project, have the conversation, and don't let fear slow down the person God created you to be. Have a great day and keep choosing positive.